Explain the concept or method of error detection and correction. Error detection means to decide whether the received data is correct or not without having a copy of the original message. Error detection uses the concept of redundancy, which means adding extra bits for detecting errors at the destination. You can detect burst error only if the total number of error is odd. There are different kind of errors. These are the different kind of error: single bit error, multiple bit error, burst error. Right? Now we are going to look at the error, different kind of detection, error detection method. These are the different kind of error detection method: BRC, LRC, CRC, checksum. Now we will look at one by one. The first one is vertical redundancy check, VRC. This is the sender and this is the receiver, right? In this error detection method, it can detect single bit error. It can detect burst error only if the total number of errors is odd, right? Then next one is LRC. This is the LRC increases the likelihood of detecting burst error if two bits on data unit damage and two bits in exactly the same position in another data unit are also damaged. The LRC checker will not detect an error. VRC and LRC. This is the VRC and LRC. The next one is cyclic redundancy check, CRC. This is the sender. Now you can look at this. You can easily understand this. And this is the receiver, right? The next one is cyclic redundancy check. This is the in this CRC is a different approach to detect if the received frame contain varied data. This techniques involve binary division of the data bits being sent. The divisor is generated using polynomial. The sender performs division operation on the bits being sent and calculate the remainder. Before sending the actual bits, the sender adds remainder at the end of the actual bit. Actual data bits plus the remainder is called fault word. The sender answers with the bit as a code word, right? This is the division, revisor, question, and reminder, right? Then a binary division, polynomial. You can easily understand this. A polynomial and divisor. Standard polynomial. Checksum. Checksum is the another method of error detection method. Checksum of a message is an arithmetic sum of message code word of a certain word length. For example, 5 values and their carry values. The sum is negated by bits of 1's complement and stored or transferred as an extra code word, extending the message on the receiver side. A new checksum may be calculated from the extended message. This is the checksum of the figure, and at the center, the unit is divided. Unit is divided into k section, each of n bits. All sections are added together using one complement to get the sum. Sum is complemented and becomes checksum. The checksum is sent with the data receiver. The unit is divided into k section, each of n bits. All corrections are added together using the complement to get the sum. The sum is complemented. Performance checksum is to detect an odd error involving odd number of bits. Is to detect most error involving an even number of bits. If one or more bits of segment are damaged and a corresponding bits of opposite bit value in a second segment are also damaged, the sum of those columns will not change and the receiver will not detect the problem. Error correction method. There are in the digital world, error correction can be done in two ways. First one is backward error correction. When the receiver detects an error in the data received, it requests back the sender to re-transmit the data unit. Forward error correction means when the receiver detects some error in the data received, it executes error correcting code which helps in auto recovery and to correct some kind of errors. Harming code is a set of error correction code that can be used to detect and correct the errors. Then Next one is explain the different random access method. Aloha ALOHA. Aloha ALOHA was a pioneering networking system developed at the University of Hawaii in 1971 as the first demonstration of wireless network. It uses a medium access method along with experimental UHF frequencies. Aloha ALOHA serves as the basis for the development of Ethernet and Wi-Fi networking. The term also known as ALOHA and ANET. Then next one is CSMA series, short for Harrison's multiple access or collision detection, a set of rules determining how network devices respond when two devices attempt to use the data channel simultaneously, called a collision. Standard Ethernet network use CSMA series to physically monitor the traffic on the line and the participating station. No transmission is taking place at the same time. The particular time can transmit if two stations attempt to transmit simultaneously. This causes a collision which is detected by all participating stations. On the random time interval, the station that collided attempt to transmit again. If another collision occurs, time interval from this random waiting time is selected and increased step by step. This is known as exponential decay. This is the collision and abortion in CSMA. Next one is the CSMA CA. Harrison's multiple access with collision avoidance is a network contention protocol used for carrier transmission in network using the 802.11 standard in contrast to the Harrison's multiple access collision detection protocol, which handles transmission only after a collision has taken place. CSMA works to avoid collision prior to the occurrence. This is the timing in CSMA. Then next one is FTMA. FTMA means frequency division multiple access. The available wavelength is divided into equal waves so that each station can be allocated its own band. Guards bands are also added so that no two band overlap to avoid crosstalk and noise. This is the figure of frequency division multiple access. You can easily understand this one. Next one is TDMA, time division multiple access. In this, the bandwidth is shared between multiple stations. Right? To avoid collision, time is divided into slots, and stations are allotted this slot to transmit data. However, there is an overhead of synchronization as each station need to know its time slot. This is resolved by adding synchronization bit at each slot. Another issue with TDMA is propagation delay, which is resolved by adding guard band. Right? This is the figure of the time division multiple access. Right? Thank you. That's all.